This is the moment I bought my dream car, the Lamborghini Murcielago, with no engine. And this was the moment the police were about to take it from me.
So guys, we need to go to the police station apparently.
Because in this video, I'm attempting to take this Murcielago, which I've spent over a year rebuilding with my dad, and drive it all the way across Europe, stopping off at some of the best destinations for petrol heads along the way.
Don't feel like real, really.
Before finally arriving at Monaco to gamble the total fuel costs on either red or black. But as usual, things don't always go to plan. This is it. It's going to be the first time seeing the Murcielago since we dropped it off about 6 weeks ago. I haven't seen any photos of it or anything. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know the colour and it should look good. Last time we had the Lamborghini, we repaired the running issues, all the leaks it had, and then stripped the car down, ready for it to be painted. And today's finally the day we get to see it complete. Here it is after the long wait, and they have done. It was well and truly worth it. What a job this is. Look how immaculate the paint is. But now we've got to take it back so we can build this up, because we've got a lot of miles to doing it from now onwards. I don't think it had truly settled in how good the Murcielago looked with its new paint. And it's got my approval. But what does my dad think?
Awesome. It's beautiful, and I wouldn't want to take it on the road because it's that good.
Would you have gone for this colour?
Yeah, gone for the same colour.
Yeah.
OG, innit?
What's your thoughts on the paint?
I really like it. It's very green.
But now it's time to rebuild this car one last time. In goes the headlights and the famous side indicators.
This is scary, this is scary.
And then me and Chris are putting on the front bumper, which is fitted quite strangely with the bolts being in the middle, not on the sides.
Whoa, that looks sick.
And first try, we got the panel lines up pretty good. Even Chris was impressed. Then it's time for the wing mirror to go on, and the left side bat wing. And the right side bat wing. Moving quickly onto the rear lights, which slot into the rear quarter and then bolt to them. And quickly, it's time for the rear bumper, which again bolts in the middle, but also on the edges. And it's slowly coming together now. My dad's putting all the seals in for the windows, and he's as excited as I am to see it finished. And he's been a huge part of this Murcielago build, and we've got a big surprise for him later on in the video. My dad put on the side skirt whilst I got road trip ready.
Well done.
And we're now down to the final pieces. The last little bits to go on the car. 2 badges, and the badges are on the front. These are ridiculously expensive. Luckily we had one, but we didn't have the other one. £249.89 for one of these badges, but I think there weren't many made because they're only on 2002 models. Luckily, I got a second-hand one for £96, but it's still ridiculously expensive. I feel like you could have just made one, so. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's the little bits. Right. On the other side. This is it, a year's worth of work into my dream car, ready for this road trip. Take a look. It looks absolutely unreal. Even in this light, it's just about getting dark. So it only means one thing, this road trip starts now. Come on, Murcielago. Now remember, every penny we spend on fuel will be gambled when we get to Monaco. First fill up. First lot of casino money, and we're in the UK. £100 is what we're going for. Hopefully we can win it back. £100, which is... Matt, we barely got half tank.
What? From £100?
Yeah, look. 224 miles for 100 quid.
I can't get over that.
That's what
The tank is
Off we go then. I didn't make it far down the country before we had to fill up again. Full tank this time. Come on. Now to get into France, we're getting on the Channel Tunnel. And it's worth mentioning my dad's driving the Aston Martin Vantage that I rebuilt, and Chris is driving his Jaguar F-Type.
Welcome to France.
Bonjour! The Murcielago is doing great. So far, so good. But of course we needed another fuel stop.
Fuel stop number 3.
Fuel stop number 3. And luckily after that fuel stop, we arrived at our first destination. You know, you're at the Nürburgring when it's Porsche, BMWs anywhere?
BMW GT.
There we go.
There's one right behind you as well.
Yeah, they're in the right car. The Nürburgring, one of the most famous tracks in the world. And anyone can drive it.
Where are we?
Nürburgring.
What are we going to be doing?
Going fast.
I'm about to attempt a lap in the Lamborghini Murcielago we've just rebuilt the engine on and had it freshly painted. Probably not one of my best ideas ever. Here we go. Onto the ring in the Murcielago. Amazing! This section of the track is one of the fastest parts of it. We've really got to push the Murcielago. 140. And meanwhile...
I'm gonna go out in the inside! Yes! Go on, Tony! Right! Oh my god!
My dad was getting to enjoy his first lap of the Nürburgring in the Aston Martin. Transfer from the engine. Boy.
Oh, the back stepping out! Right.
Here we go. Have it go.
Not too much power, that's it. Go! Oh, look at that! That was beautiful!
Across the line! Oh, I can't believe it made it around. That was so hard to drive around the track.
Oh, how fast can we get? Go on, lad, he's chipping. Look at him absolutely flying. How fast are we going?
230.
230 kilometers an hour.
250.
Oh, brake!
I am sweating. It was clear we were both over the moon of how the cars performed.
Yes! He's alive! I'm alive, thank God!
But there was one person who wasn't over the moon with how his car performed.
Chris is on his second lap with Misha, or first lap with Misha, and he's told us to meet us at this place where we think we tow the cars where something bad's happened.
So we've arrived and his car's got the bonnet up. Let's see what has happened. This is not going to be good.
Something's gone wrong with the car. If you were to guess what would have gone wrong with that car, what would your guesses be?
Brakes, coolant.
Coolant.
In fact, we were both wrong. Chris's Jag is supercharged, which runs on a belt, and it's pretty obvious to see what's happened to the belt here, which now means he has no power at all. And with it being a Sunday and a special type of belt, and also tonight with us having to get to Munich, it's not looking good for Chris.
So this is the option. Either this.
Either this or a standard one. I'm thinking this one.
Not that. Those bucket seats can be savage.
No, they look alright.
No,
It's
that.
got a
No.
fire extinguisher as well, just in case we get hot.
Are you going in there?
Might be, yeah. I need to find a solution for that.
If he does have it there, the earliest we'll get it will be late afternoon. The earliest we can fix it will be Tuesday.
I've got my ride sorted, so do you know what? Can we do a permanent swap?
Who hurt you?
We got back on the road and started heading to Munich. And as for Chris,
Sometimes when life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade. This is lemonade.
they got the Clio hire car. One more fuel stop added to the pot, another full tank, and another 479 kilometers to go. Wow. On the way to Munich, we had a little play on the Autobahn, which means no speed limits.
Come on, Cleo. Come on. We're absolutely zooming. Look at the lorry go. It's gone. We're almost at 130.
I think I'm on the rev limiter pass.
We're going to run out of room.
Problem is, when you come off the Autobahn, everything feels a lot slower. So here's my first encounter with the police.
Matt's been pulled. This is not good. I don't know what he was doing, but he's been pulled.
I was going too fast, straight past the copper.
The police pulled me into the service station and I was dreading what was coming next.
No. Oh, why is there so many coppers here as well? Hello. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I realised that. I literally went past and then I seen you guys and I was like, oh,
You drive your car at 141.
141? Really?
It's not too fast for a Lamborghini.
Not for this. No, that's why it's so easy to go over the speed limit.
31 kilometers over the speed limit I was doing. But luckily this time, it was an on-the-spot fine. 90 euros. Not great, but better than having the car taken away.
You're taking the words from me. It's like I forget to
Didn't make it to Munich without another fill-up.
Another fill-up, which wasn't surprising.
and I couldn't stand to believe
And as day turned into night, we stopped off at one of the best places I've ever stayed.
me, myself, and I bring. We don't see the same no more.
Yes, that is me reversing the Murcielago into my hotel room.
That is well cool. We are at the Motor World Museum in Munich. This is the only hotel I know you can park your car in the hotel room. Look at this.
This was absolutely unreal and a must for all petrol heads.
Just saying, like, I find this cool. It says all of the stuff in the minibar is free.
And the coolness doesn't stop there. The concierge shown us through into our bedroom right next to the Murcielago, walked us through the room, and when you open the door, a huge museum.
What?
Me, myself, and I bring. We don't see the same no more.
An amazing place, but it's time to get some rest because the next day, things started to go wrong.
Okay, today we've got a 4-hour, 15-minute drive down into Switzerland through Austria into a place called Furkers Pass, which should be one of the best driving roads in Europe. So far, it's doing really, really well. Like, I don't think many people would attempt this.
As we got closer, we needed a fuel stop,
Racing fuel.
and then the first problem with the Murcielago occurred.
So I pulled over to check the oil, and on the dipstick, there is literally nothing. It is bone dry. So we must have burnt a lot of oil in 2,000 miles, but there's not one single bit of oil, so I do not want to risk driving it at the minute. Look how filthy the back is. The best thing is, we brought oil, but it's in my dad's car, and my dad's gone off somewhere, so yeah, we're stuck at the minute till we get oil. He's arrived! 10W40, remember we put 10W50 in it, which was better, but this is all we've got.
Now the Murcielago doesn't have a low oil warning light. It will just tell you when the oil pressure is low. So you constantly have to keep an eye on it.
Couldn't make it any more difficult to put oil in it.
Oh yeah, it's in a well awkward position.
Right.
On top of that, it's pretty difficult to pour the oil into the oil tank right at the front of the engine. If you spill any oil, it could go straight onto the exhaust manifold, which could later cause a fire. Now you guys have seen all the challenges I've had to overcome when rebuilding this Murcielago, and even the Aston Martin that my dad's driving. But most of a car's history is hidden, but that's why we have Car Vertical.
So 3 litres of oil it's drank, but we have been on the Autobahn sitting at very, very high speeds for a long time. So I let it off for this time. We've done a lot of miles, it's a lot of heat. We'll see how it goes.
Just take a look at what comes up after putting the Aston Martin reg into Car Vertical. I can see everything checks out at the top apart from an amber light showing it's been in an accident, which we know is true because I rebuilt it.
Matt's dropped oil on the exhaust manifold, so this could be the end of the
Well,
Murcielago.
Lamborghini shouldn't put their oil filling thing round there.
It is in a silly place,
It's
but
in
still.
the most stupidest place.
So if it sets on fire, we can blame Lamborghini.
Yeah, warranty.
On the check on the Aston, I can see the mileage graph, what category the car was categorised as, and a full timeline of the car, including when I changed the registration plate over, and the month and the year the car was actually damaged.
And sometimes it'll even show you photos if your car was auctioned off at a car crash auction website, which is really handy. So go and check your car's history out, or a car you're potentially about to buy, with the link in the description box below, and use code MATT for discount as well. Cheers, Car Vertical. We're back in and we're rolling versus back on the road with oil in it. Little hiccup, but we're all good.
Oh no.
But it didn't last long.
Right, set fire to the inlet.
Oh my.
It's set fire to the inlet pipe.
Oh no.
It's set fire to the inlet pipe.
Oh God, it has, yeah, look.
That oil I spilled earlier dropped down onto the manifold, and it didn't take much of driving for it to set alight. Luckily, we managed to get it out in time.
We literally said that it was going to go on fire, and it has, which is not good. What's the plan of action?
I think I need to like spray it down because there's still going to be oil in it.
Yes, it can still burn.
Who puts oil there? Don't make any sense. Burning the oil off.
Oh, so we're going to run it until it gets on fire, and then we'll put the fire out, and then it's fine. I like that idea.
Better to burn on, set on fire while it's here, we can control it, than when it's driving it. Isn't it?
I like that idea.
So I think the oil's burnt off, so we're going to carry on because there's no other way. We don't have another spare Clio like Chris, so we've got to carry on.
Big money moves.
We continued on into Switzerland with some amazing views. And we then found a place to spray the cars down and give them a quick clean. This should clear away any resting oil on the engine. Before finally arriving at our hotel for the night.
We arrived at Switzerland.
And the next morning, we woke up to something spectacular.
The hills are alive with the sound of a Murcielago V12. It's not the best driver's car, I would say, but it sounds unreal. It's tunnel time. This is the best sounding car. That sounded mental. This is absolutely sick. Welcome back to a new video. We'll be lowering a Audi A6. Spring pops out, new spring goes in. It's not too difficult. Bad as I thought it was going to be, but we're just going to do a quick service, oil change the spark plug. We're going to upgrade the pads on a GTI. Not long until I'll be turning up here in a Lambo or something like that. Not until I'll be turning up here in a Lambo or something like that.
Murcielago, my dream car, on roads like this. Is it even real? Wow, I didn't realise how close it was. That was the best road ever in the best car ever. I'm only halfway through the trip. What a car.
Would you say that's the best road you've ever driven with the car you drove?
Yeah. Really? It's an Aston, isn't it? Not tensional one, this one.
Yeah, I know, yeah, but it just spins round and round.
What's happened, Tony?
Well, have a look on.
Look underneath the car.
There's a bit there, look.
Oh, what?
You want to look under the car?
Look under the car.
Oh my
days.
That is not good. That is a lot of oil. So what's the plan?
Buy some oil.
Yeah. We left the hotel to go and get fuel and some oil if we need it, and then we found exactly where the leak was. The oil was just seeping out these bolts on top of the rocker cover, but to tighten them, you need to get to the other side of it. You can't tighten it either. Yeah, like that's quite an easy, it's an easy fix, which is good. It's just coming out of these top two there, but again, if we spin them bolts, it's just spinning the nut on the other side. So to get to the nut on the other side, you have to take off the rocker cover, but we can't really do that at the minute. But it is an easy fix. But just means we're doing consistent oil changes all the way. More money added to the pot, and there was a surprise back at the hotel. Chris's car is back in the mix.
But it's doing another break.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh well, at least it's cosmetic.
Exactly.
Chris is back, everyone's back, and Nico has came in his Ferrari. Come on, make some noise, make some noise. I haven't heard it yet.
It's loud.
We were all back on the road as a group, and today's plan was to head from Switzerland down to Milan. Thing is, I got a little too excited. You can't have a rear wheel drive Murcielago without a little bit of donutting. This was so much fun. But looking back now, it probably wasn't the best idea. Because by doing this, I had my next encounter with the police, and it wasn't a good one.
I'm feeling home here, you know. This is fantastic. Wow, this is the first day of the car being like this, so it is just like a child coming through. But police. Oh, please, please, please. Sorry.
The police saw the smoke from the highway and decided to come down. The thing is, they'd not seen us do any donuts.
Okay. This camera. Yeah. Careful.
Go. But it's pretty hard to deny it when you can see even Nico's tyres still smoking here.
Then camera and delete all film. All it.
They were immediately threatening to take the cars away and trying to get us to own up to doing the donuts. We really messed up here. And this is me now giving my driving license to the police, which they never gave me back.
Okay.
guys. We need to go to the police station apparently.
It just got worse.
Vamos.
Follow you? Yeah, follow you.
I didn't even do anything.
You didn't, and
I literally did nothing.
that is unfair on you, to be fair.
It is a little bit.
But what do you think happens next? I don't know what's the best thing to do in this situation.
We've got to follow them 50 kilometres to a police station. It is not looking good. Oh, instant regret. All three of us followed the police to the police station, whilst my dad in the Aston Martin stopped off at the next services to wait for us. None of us knew what was going to happen next. We arrived at the station in a place where they looked like they compound cars. And all three of us had our phones taken off us and then taken in for questioning.
Matt, Nico and Chris are in the police station. We're holding it down with the cars. So we've looked, and they can either take the cars, take their licences,
And arrest them.
and then also give you a fine based on your income,
Yeah, and arrest them.
and arrest them. But I don't think they'll arrest them for a donut.
I don't think so either. And they didn't technically see us doing what we were doing.
They claim they've seen smoke on the
Yeah,
tyres.
and then just came over. There was a lot of smoke. They've been about, I don't know, 20 minutes, and they've not come out yet. So I'm hoping it's good news. I'll keep you updated.
Matt Armstrong has just spent £585 and 10 pence at Policia Cantalone.
Oh no, he's been given a fine. Is he walking out with a licence though? Let's go find out.
Yep, we got fined. Then he says, okay, your engine's too loud, so I'm fining you for that. I just weren't arguing with that. And then he says, well, you pulled in the wrong way, so that's a fine.
So let's put it this way, right? I just got a text message from the, if they have proof, they would seize the car.
Yeah, they were saying that, oh, we can get cameras up there if we want to. If you disagree with paying the fine, I was like, I'm paying the fine.
But it's just weird how we got shafted for the same thing and I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Well, I'll get yours.
Police station.
I'll pay for Chris's because Chris literally didn't do anything.
Yeah. You had to pay a fine.
Yeah, he got 650. It never felt so good to drive away from a police station. Okay, so we got away with a fine for doing that because the engine is too loud. Yes, I have got a aftermarket exhaust on, but I think that's not allowed here. And then we also got a fine for no motorway speeding thing, like a toll thing, which I didn't realise that we was meant to have, so we'll get that. And then also a fine for over revving the engine, like not driving it properly. But yeah, we got away lightly, but we know now, no more donuts.
Or do them and leave straight away.
Yeah. Now we could continue on the drive into Milan.
Got something for
What you got?
What do you think? We're gonna do some
donut! But we shouldn't joke because the bad luck didn't just end there.
Why is it every single day? Every day?
Are you f***ing?
He was joking. You said that joking earlier.
He's done a Leo.
What happened?
Wow.
What happened?
I've just had those
God.
done. They cost me 12.
Oh my days.
Every single day.
Email and phone number, the insurance of the people that will be in contact with each other.
Look
You're
at
gonna
that
have to
bit.
get new wheels.
It's absolutely...
That's basically diamond cut. What is me?
Honestly, man, you have done something wrong in your life and it's catching up with you.
Wow.
That is bad.
Not had a good day. Chris has had his car cleaned by the concierge, and they've managed to move the Murcielago, the Aston, and the Ferrari, the widest cars, but on the Jag.
The easiest car to move.
Oh no, what's happened? And these are fine. What's the Aston looking like? Oh no, they've done the Aston as well.
Is that the Aston?
But yeah, look, oh my god. Wow, they've done this as well. Yes, yeah. This is fresh. They've done.
Wait, there's still paint coming off.
All of this, look, this is all fresh. You done the front?
No.
That was already there.
Yeah.
This one, no. That's massive.
Yeah, look. That's brand new. The paint's still coming.
That's happened after it's been washed because it would have
Yeah.
washed off.
No way. No way.
He made the video.
No, show the video.
Show the video.
Look at this. No way.
I've
I've got loads of videos on here.
That's part of it. I've just pulled it off.
It's
hanging
fresh.
off. It's hanging off.
So the concierge has damaged the wheel on the Aston and 2 wheels on the Jag.
My name is Eleni, I'm the director of rooms, so I've just been made aware of what happened this morning, so that's why as soon as you came down, my colleague called me. I wanted to first introduce myself, and then apologize, of course, for what happened. This one we know, I'm not sure who of you is the owner of the Jaguar.
That one, yeah.
Very good.
He's very out of luck. He was arrested yesterday for something that I did.
Now we spoke to the lady at the hotel and she said that she would sort it for us through their insurance, but still today we haven't heard anything back.
Well, Chris,
I've had enough, mate. I nearly went home when I went to pick the Jag. That's yours. I nearly went home when I went to pick the Jag up, and I'm just still wishing I did.
both of us got curb wheels, but I feel more sorry for you because it's just an endless amount of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And I feel like that's one of those things. It'll just never get sorted.
Yeah,
Literally
it's going to be an end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll never get
an endless thing.
Maybe the Italians just don't like British cars. But we can't let this keep us down. We're nearly there.
Hello. Yeah, yes, please. This has got to be the last fill up, and we have an Italian doing it. Italian car and an Italian man filling up. Hello. €204. That's the most expensive one so far. The car's done so well to get to this point though, so well. But Monaco is next.
Before we gamble the fuel costs and surprise my dad, we've got to get to Monaco. But then I had an issue.
Oh my god! You're literally smoking loads. You're smoking.
It's literally
pouring out. Yeah, it's pouring out. Oh no!
Pull off.
Oh my days! There's so much coming out. Look at it.
That was pouring out then. You got a triangle here.
Yeah,
morning triangle. Good work, Hannah.
There was loads.
Yeah, it might just be this. It's coming out of that.
It was not.
Oh
good.
no.
Oh what? Is it?
Yeah, that one's. So on the end of this bolt, on the underside, it holds a chain guide on.
Yeah.
So Allen key on the other side there, the bolt screws onto the top, and that's loose. So it's leaking oil out the top because it's loose. But if that comes undone and drops into the engine, it's game over for the engine.
For the engine.
Yeah. But like I can't tighten it up because we can't get to the other underside of it.
When the engine is high on revs, the oil seems to be seeping out of that bolt at the top and then leaking down onto the exhaust, causing the smoke. But with no other option, we had to carry on.
This might be the last time we see the Mercy driving. Oh no, this is not going to be good.
Well, stage drive from there to there is essentially like, if that comes off, it's like running a car. It's like running a car, opening up that cap and dropping a bolt down it and just seeing what happens.
You definitely hear it.
Oh yeah. Be like, if that bolt falls in there, it's big problemo. That's in Italian as well.
We carried on with the trip into Monaco.
2.5 hours to Monaco. We're hoping that bolt holds out. It's no fault of the Murcielago, that was literally my own fault doing that bolt. I didn't do it tight enough when we put the engine together. I can deal with the oil leak, but I don't know, I hope that bolt holds out. 2.5 hours, come on Murcielago, I know you've got it, come on.
Now luckily for me, on the way into Monaco, there was so much traffic, which was good for my oil leak. But on Nico's Ferrari...
Nico, what's happened?
Yeah, fantastic. He jinxed it.
Why? What's happened?
Yeah, I have a bit of a problem here.
Oh no! What?
First of all, the car didn't want to switch off.
What's happened? What's happened?
It's basically, it's got a million warning lights on the dash.
Oh my...
So I can't see because you're... So let me read to you. Blind spot detection, automatic high beam.
It didn't want to stop. I don't know what it was.
What else? ACC, PEBS functionality. This, I think it's battery. I think it's battery related. This all screams battery to me.
I just started moving, but Nico turned off his Ferrari in the traffic behind us and went to go get back in it, and we didn't know because we were a couple of cars in front, but apparently his Ferrari didn't start. But Matt and Chris are still by his Ferrari. I don't know what's happening there, so maybe they're filming and we'll clip to it now, but I have no idea what's going on there.
This is like the worst place you could ever break down.
Sorry, scusi. So it's just.
I do think it's battery.
Yeah.
It's strange how the battery would be not charged after all that driving.
Bye. See if it starts now. Yeah. And then if not, we'll jumper pack it. No, it's dead. Oh.
The guys tried everything and were advised by Ferrari to disconnect the battery, leave it, and then connect it back up again afterwards and try again.
Detach the battery.
They've done a nice quick release, I think, because they knew this was going to happen sometimes. Yeah. So, I'm going to go back on. It's so hot, by the way, the battery.
Yeah, I just wanted to say is. Right, let's hope.
Come on.
Let's see.
It says bonnet's open.
Blind spot. No
blind spot detection.
But that didn't work. And this is £500,000 worth of Ferrari with only 2,000 miles on the clock. It was clear the battery was flat. So luckily Chris had a jumper pack to try and jump start it.
When I say go, press start, yeah? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's get out of here, yes!
But the celebration was short-lived. Even though the Ferrari was running, it had pretty much every light on the dash and no power steering. Meanwhile, we were making our way into Monaco. So close now to making it there. Whether we would all meet there, I don't know. We're so close to getting there now, and he's done so well, the Murcielago. What a trip. Monaco is around the corner. But things weren't looking good back at the Ferrari.
If you want to see what a Christmas tree looks like, it looks like that. Oh my days, I have never seen a car do that in my life. Ferrari on the way, the car won't register that it's in gear, and they said do not do that. If it says you can't register it's in gear, it can cause damage to the gearbox and electronics and all that kind of thing. So we're parking it up, waiting for a Ferrari.
The Murcielago had made it to Monaco. What a car. And shortly followed by my dad in the Aston Martin.
Is this it? Is this the guy? Please tell me this is the guy.
It looks like it. It looks
You're
like
just sat by a bin, also known as the Ferrari. Now let's go.
Yes!
So we've made it to Monaco. All that was left to do now was total up the fuel costs and try to win it back at the famous Monte Carlo casino. First things first, we've got a fuel cost, which was how much, Hannah?
£1,192.70.
So £1,192.70. It's only right that we double it as we always do because the journey there and the journey back. So 2,200 and something euros now on red or black. I'm kind of swinging towards red, but we're going to make the decision when we're there. But before we go, my dad needs to take a seat. I didn't have this planned, but we thought the Murcielago has been a massive journey from the start to the finish, not only on the road trip, but also for building it. And I wanted to thank you for helping me build the Murcielago and do all the engine stuff because I wouldn't have been able to do it before. And funnily enough, this has got nothing to do with Nico. He just happened to be here and we've got his approval on this. And Hannah, we've got both one for me, one for you. I don't know which one's which. This is a Rolex with the green face for the Murcielago. One's a 2023 and one's a 2022. And we did get your approval, didn't we, Nico?
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. I'm like, I'm actually a wee bit emotional. I'm quiet here for once, you know. That is fantastic, mate. That is insane.
My makeup's running.
So we both now have matching Rolexes.
And please do me a favor, wear them well. You actually fix stuff. These watches can resist everything, right? Honestly, you need to wear them.
Oh, but you've actually got the newer one, so that's a fine. I've got a 2022, you've got a 2023. That's fine, I'll take the old one.
Listen, I think you're used to old stuff anyway.
We know the old stuff makes it here. I don't know about the brand new stuff anyway. Right. Let's go win at the casino. Come on. Let's go win.
Is that James Bond?
All cars made it here, apart from Nico's car, who's only on the trip for a couple of days, but it's been an amazing trip. All we need to do now is win. Come on. I've made my decision that I was going to put the whole lot of fuel money on red. If the ball lands on a red number, we double our money. Anything else, we lose. I found the table I'm going to play on, and there it is, over 2,000 euros on red. Let's hope this comes in. We won! What a way to end the trip. Nico's car didn't make it here, and if you want to find out what happened to that, the link's in the description.
Oh look, Ferrari!
Oh, that one runs! 12!
Check my car, I didn't do a burnout.